If you're searching for a brand new construction home in the Tampa Bay area without watching this video first, you're about to make a really expensive mistake. Today, we are in Wesley Chapel, Tampa Bay's most coveted suburb, touring one of the most brand new construction communities. And this community has no CDD fees, which is going to save you an exorbitant amount in your monthly mortgage payments. Plus, this floor plan is incredible and perfect for multi-gen families, so let's check it out. All right, so starting here on the exterior of the home, this is a single story floor plan with 5 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, plus a bonus room. So it's almost more like a 6-bedroom floor plan for a single story. Honestly, it's very rare to find that in this area. I love that it has a 3-car garage, which so many of my relocation buyers look for. And just wait until we look inside because it is absolutely perfect for multi-gen families. The other really awesome part is that this community features brick paved driveways and entryways. The interior is absolutely incredible. Here's the main entryway area. And one of the things I really love about this home is that it has vaulted or very high ceilings, and it's just a very elegant floor plan. There's sections that in here are probably at least 14 feet high in terms of the ceiling height. So here to the left-hand side, you have one of the very first bedrooms. These are very well-sized bedrooms. You have not a walk-in closet, but just a traditional closet. Lots of open, bright space here, and see high vaulted ceilings. And honestly, this floor plan is a rare find here in the greater Wesley Chapel area. You have 1 bathroom here that is shared by both of the bedrooms up here on the front part of the home. By the way, if you're curious on what it's like to live in Wesley Chapel, check out my latest video or the video before this one where I do a full walkthrough or a day in the life of what it's actually like to live here. I actually live in Wesley Chapel, so I'm gonna share the honest truth of what it really is like to live in this area. One of the best parts about this floor plan is that it's so functional. All right, stay with me. This is the best part of this entire home. Check out this incredible kitchen, dining room, and living room area. And these are all the vaulted ceilings that I was talking about, which makes this home feel so high-end, so open. This is really a rare buy in the greater Wesley Chapel area. This kitchen is beautiful. So you have 42-inch cabinets with the crown molding accents. You have soft closed cabinets. You even have the cabinet pulls, which is a really nice high-end touch. You have the built-in microwave and oven, tons of storage. You have the stainless steel appliance package. You have the electric flat top cooktop, and you have a walk-in pantry, which for so many of my buyers, this is an absolute non-negotiable, is tons and tons of storage space. And you definitely will not have an issue here with storage because this floor plan, while the kitchen isn't absolutely massive or anything like that, it's a very well thought out and designed. You have the undermount sink, you have this really nice kitchen island. So it's a really good kitchen space. Speaking of appliances, you do have the stainless steel appliances. The 3 appliances that don't come included with the home are the refrigerator, the washer and dryer, and blinds are also not included, but that allows you to truly pick out what you actually want for your home. Now, I love that the dining room area just flows naturally from this greater kitchen area. And so it really is a perfect space to host, cook, and entertain. And that is what I hear so often when I meet for relocation consultations with my buyers. It's like, what are the absolute must-haves you need in your home? And 99.9% of the time, a lot of my buyers are saying, hey, we don't really go out to eat a lot. We cook a lot of our own homemade meals. And so we really need a functional kitchen area that is perfect for hosting and entertaining. And we also love to cook. So this is a really smart floor plan for that. And so really you can be hosting a Super Bowl watch party or watching the World Cup or, you know, relaxing and having a cozy night in. And this is the perfect space. Plus you have a really great living room area. And one of my favorite things about this home really is the height of the ceilings. It really goes a long way structurally, visually. It just adds a lot to the home. And you have these beautiful sliding glass doors here that bring in a ton of natural light. So this is such a functional space. So not only is this an incredible home with a beautiful floor plan, you also are in a really great location with this community. So you're in Wesley Chapel, in an area where you have pretty much everything you need right at a stone's throw. So you have the Murata Lagoon literally in a very short distance. You also have the Epperson Lagoon. So if you want to be able to enjoy lagoon amenities without paying the exorbitant lagoon association fees to live in those communities, you can have access to that. You can buy a day pass and enjoy, you know, fun in the lagoon and everything that all of those amenities have to offer. Plus you have multiple grocery stores a really short drive away. You're located in an area in the greater Wesley Chapel area that is absolutely growing and exploding. You have really great schools located in the area. Plus you have access to some really phenomenal charter schools, and you're about a 15-minute drive away from multiple malls here in Wesley Chapel. So it's a really convenient location, and it's a community that you're going to want to buy in early to really take advantage of all of the growth and appreciation that is coming to this area. Now, I love the flow of this floor plan. It's not choppy at all, which some single story floor plans can feel that way. This is another bedroom, which they've actually staged as an office without any doors here, but it is technically a bedroom. You have a closet, and this is a really good sized space for an office. I have so many of my buyers who relocate to the area and they work remotely or they work a hybrid job, and an office space is an absolute must-have. So that's a perfect functional space for an office. Now here's the laundry room area, and the really nice thing about the way this is laid out is that it's right off of the 3-car garage. So this makes a perfect little drop station here for sporting equipment, backpacks, without tracking all of the mud and dirt through the house. So super, super functional space. If you're loving this home so far and want the full list of availability and incentives, reach out to our team. We can put together a whole Wesley Chapel relocation plan to make sure we find the right area, community, and builder for you. We'd love to help you and put a custom plan in place just for you so that your home buying experience is smooth and seamless. Now wait till you see this. On the other side of this living room, great room area, you actually have a bonus room, which is so rare to find in single story homes. And this is such a versatile space. And I love that it's actually quite large without feeling like it's wasted space. So they've staged it as more of like a informal family room area, but this would actually make the perfect playroom or homeschool room, or it would actually be a really cool in-home little studio. You could close this off with French doors and it would be like a really nice space for a Peloton, a treadmill, that sort of thing. We actually just started building our home gym in the garage, and that's gonna be rough in the summer, especially when it's really hot outside, because you know, you have to time your workouts based on how hot it is outside if you're working on the garage. So this would be the perfect spot for an in-home gym. Now, with that said, speaking about Florida summers and all of the heat, take a look at this beautiful extended covered patio. It's very common in this area that if they do a single story, they're going to do a smaller covered lanai. Not this builder. They did a nice extended lanai covered area, and majority of my buyers, what they actually end up doing is extending the cement or adding some additional pavers, and then they actually get a cage on their backyard area so they're able to enjoy all of the backyard sunshine and stuff without having to deal with all of the bugs or mosquitoes. So that's a really great option. Another option you could do is add just a screened mesh area here, but you know, you'd kind of shorten the space that you're able to enjoy. So perfect size home site if you also wanted to add a pool post-closing. You know, lots of really great options for enjoying all of the Florida living and all of the outdoors. Now, here is where this floor plan absolutely shines. The number one request I get from so many buyers is that they possibly have parents going to move in with them. Check this out. This is a true little ensuite. It's perfect for multi-generational living, whether you have parents who are going to be relocating down to Florida with you, or you have older teen kids, or maybe like college-age kids that still live with you. Perfect setup. Or it's perfect if you're moving to Florida and your grandkids are going to be coming down and visiting you. They have their own little guest suite with a full walk-in closet. You're really not going to find a floor plan like this, that's single story at this price point in an all-age community for this price. This is an absolutely amazing time to be able to buy in early into this neighborhood. You're going to get the best prices, the best incentives, the best home sites. Now is the time to reach out. Even if you think you're buying a year from now, starting the process early is better because you're going to have a really solid game plan of what you're going to do, get things in order for your relocation to be smooth and seamless. So reach out to us. We'd love to help you. All right, and last but not least, let's take a look at the owner's suite. It is beautiful. So this is a complete oasis, a private retreat. I love that it's split off of the other side of the home where you have the mother-in-law suite. This is a large size bedroom with higher ceiling heights, so it feels very open and spacious. I love the windows there. So if you end up buying a home on a home site that has a conservation or a water view, you have a really nice backyard view. So really great size, and really all of the touches in this home give a very high-end luxury feel, and you're going to be absolutely shocked at the price of this home. You have dual vanities here with undermount sinks, quartz countertops, the mirror extended all of the way, which makes it look like a larger space. You have the water closet here, and you have a full frameless shower door. This is such a nice touch. This is very high end. They even took all of the wall tile from floor to ceiling. And I really like the color choice they made on this because it almost looks like a traditional tile, but it has a little bit more of a high-end finish with those little grooves or the little texture that it has. This is a very nice high-end touch. I've even toured homes that are significantly more expensive than this one, and they have a framed shower entry. This is just a night and day difference. This is so high end. Now you have a very large walk-in closet, which I love. And you also have a little linen closet here. There are actually a couple other closets that I think I missed earlier in the tour because I was so excited to show you the rest of the home, but just an incredible, beautiful home, such a well thought out floor plan. And hey, even if you don't need the in-law suite because you don't have in-laws or you don't have a multi-gen setup, this is the perfect floor plan to be able to grow into, to have long-term equity if you want to think in the long term and you don't want to have to deal with going up and down stairs over time. And even for energy efficiency, having a single story floor plan can be really, really great. This is a fantastic floor plan. All right, now don't get me wrong, this is an absolutely incredible floor plan. It's a beautiful home, but where the true opportunity exists, it's the actual community. First of all, it's a brand new community, so if you're able to buy in early, you're going to get the best pricing, you're going to get the best incentives, you're going to get the best home sites in the neighborhood. So really buying in early is where it's at. And in addition to that, they're only building just north of 100 homes. So this community is going to sell out quickly, especially homes that are this particular floor plan. I can tell you they're going to be popular. Then in addition to that, you have significant savings with the fact that this community is a no CDD community. In general, all across the Tampa area, finding a new construction community without CDD fees is pretty rare. And even if you were going the resale route of buying a used home, it's often very hard to find a community with no CDD fees. So having no CDD fees is going to save you a significant amount of money month to month on your monthly mortgage payments. Now, for those of you watching that are not from the Florida area, CDD fees, just the quick summary of it is they are community district development fees. It's essentially a bond the builder or developer takes out to develop all the infrastructure, amenities, all the stuff associated with the community. But the homeowners are responsible for paying back that CDD fee over a 30-year period. And this is actually added on to your property taxes. So it's taken out of your escrow on your monthly mortgage payments. So this is going to save you thousands and thousands of dollars year over year. But in addition to that, when you go to sell your home and you can market and advertise and say that this is a no CDD community, it is going to be something that has a very high appeal for buyers. So great long-term return on your investment. In addition to that, the fees in here are fairly low for the HOA, and you have some really great amenities. So in general, for communities that have no CDD fees, you get a community that has nothing to offer. Well, that's not the case. This community has a pool, has a dog park, and an actual playground, which I love. As a mom of a toddler, I'm always looking for ways to get his energy out of his little busy body. And so I love that this community actually has a playground. A lot of new construction communities kind of shy away from that. I don't know why, to be honest, but it's nice that this actual community has a true children's playground with a tot lot. So that's super nice. Plus, your location, again, located in a fast growing area in Wesley Chapel. Wesley Chapel is one of Tampa's most coveted suburbs. So it's a fast up and coming area for growth and development. And you are a short distance away from Murata, from Epperson. You can drive a golf cart over to the Epperson Lagoon community without having to pay all of the yearly lagoon fees, which is really nice. So you get to enjoy all of those nice amenities without having to pay all of those premium fees. And in addition to that, you have 2 grocery stores currently that are a very short distance away. And there's a Whole Foods coming to the Wesley Chapel area. There's lots of new restaurants being built. You have 3 shopping malls that are all outdoors. So you're literally in the heart of everything going on in Wesley Chapel with all of the expansion. And believe me when I tell you, Wesley Chapel is the place to be. And it is growing so much, and it's continuing to extend into some of the other suburbs. But if you want to stay in Wesley Chapel because of the Wesley Chapel schools, this is the community you want to be at. You have great schools in the area. Plus, you have also access to some really great charter schools. I can't steer you in any way, and I don't make any claims on particular ratings or whatever. You need to do your due diligence, but for the most part, Wesley Chapel is known for good school districts and good schools. So it's a, you know, win-win situation. Great community, great floor plan, great incentives, great location. Now, speaking of incentives, this builder as of today is offering $40,000 in flex cash that you can utilize to buy down your interest rate. You can utilize the rest towards closing costs. So essentially, there are situations where many of my buyers literally close on their home and the only expense, if you will, that they actually had was their down payment. They have really great buy down programs, and you have all of your closing costs pretty much paid. So it's a no-brainer. All right, now let's get into the absolute best part, the pricing. I was shocked when I saw the price of this home. This pricing isn't going to last forever, and I cannot believe how good and how competitively they've priced this home. Again, an incredible floor plan for an amazing price. You can get this home as of today, all in for less than $510,000. That is absolutely incredible. So you definitely want to get in on that early pricing. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel because next week we'll be chatting about the 3 suburbs you definitely have to keep on your radar if you're planning a move to the Tampa area. I'll catch you in the next one.